Just took the quickest shit in my life. Hi, guys. Yes, that's what I'm opening with today. It's Lore Day. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's Lore Day. Oh my god. I'm muted on... Yes, I'm muted on Discord. Good. I did not want Elle hearing me say that. That's crazy. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Mythrill lore. As you guys know, and as you can see in the Whittlelow pin comment, you know, lore, we focus on the storytelling. Yes, so Lore Day means that we are going to be playing characters and telling a story, which means there will be very little chat interaction. The most that will happen is like, if we get a raid, I might pull away. 9 times out of 10, I'd zone. You started watching Parkour Civilization videos. I have not seen a thing other than the Yaoi fan art on Twitter. And I'm slightly afraid. But also Minecraft SMPs. We have fun with them. We have fun. So maybe I'll check it out. It could become a movie night one day. Yaoi fan art? Yes, everything gets Yaoi fan art. I don't know why. I don't know why. The creaking and the warden, the people in Parkour Civilization. There's definitely been more. There's probably been Yaoi fan. No, there definitely has been Yaoi fan art for the Last Life people. There definitely has been. I've not seen a thing of that video. Oh, you need to follow more artists on Twitter, my friend. You need to follow more artists on Twitter. They wrote a fan fiction for Parkour Civilization in parkour. Anyway, that's not what today is about. Today we are doing lore with the lovely Elle Pond Fairy, the lovely Artemis as the character they play. But yeah, anyone unfamiliar, lore means we are going to be playing characters, telling a story on the Mythrill SMP. Please direct exclamation mark Mythrill if you do not know what the server is, what it is about. If you stick around to the end of lore, I can go over it and tell you guys a bit more about it, and we can have a little bit of fun. It'll be very cute. I am just going to stay on this scene for a little bit longer because I know Elle is just talking to themselves right now, and I don't want to go into my lore mode right this freaking second. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to Mythrill. There are YouTube videos summarizing the first 2 seasons. There are hour-long catch-ups on the lore that has been happening this season. We might be getting another Mythrill monthly next week, hopefully, if I finish the shit and people are free, crossing my fingers. Which is just like our catch-up of story, which is very fun. Put a lot of work into it. It's coming to an end slowly. We're hoping to finish this over around December. That's the goal, but we're doing, yeah. If you've seen like Dream SMP or any of that stuff, you know what lore is. It's roleplay. We're role playing silly characters, and we're gonna have a good little time. We're gonna have a lovely little moment. With the lovely Elle Artemis Pond Fairy, as is their lawful legal name. You're playing Faz right now. Good luck stream. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. I see you copy pasting that message between mine and Elle's chat. You're good, bestie. Have fun. Have fun. But yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna be live today, other than, you know, for the lore. I might stick around a bit afterwards just to have a chat, vibe with Elle. Again, I do have writing to do, so rant about Warframe lore on your server somewhere. Yeah, go to conversation topics. Make a Warframe conversation. A new like thingamabob there if you want it. So you can talk about it as much as you like in there. Of course you can, of course you can. Any conversation topics people want to have in the convo area, they're free to, But yeah, briefing character J. She is old, she is smart, she is sad, and she is constantly falling apart. Just like me. No, she's fantasy. She's fantasy and cute, and nothing will go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong. That's the energy of this server. Yeah, that's the energy. Anyway, I guess we'll get on with it, shall we? Mwah. That was a weird transition. Thanks, OBS. um, is there anything else relevant that has happened recently other than reading through those books that Mars had on his flower? I say this like the very appearance of Artemis coming back from the grave isn't something noteworthy, but I already have a note of that. So perhaps I could have been a bit more formal about it, but these are my personal notes, so I'm allowed to be a little bit hysterical in them, I suppose. This isn't a texture pack, this is shaders. And, okay, this is a texture pack. That is a texture pack. Anyway. Me, I'm not going to break our Peter address chat. Also me, I don't have a lot to talk about until Artemis gets here. So. Yeah. Okay. There's really no way to reason around this, is there? Everything is happening, everyone is missing or shutting themselves in. Oh, I'm pacing again. Delightful. Okay. Just have some pressure. Where is Toshi? Right, Toshi's with Karma, who hasn't been saying all the truth to me. I can tell. I bet she's doing one of those stupid tests with people and isn't telling me. Whatever. Thing about befriending a demonic princess who is a trickster, she likes to put people through the ringer. And that usually leads to missing out on important information until the very last minute. I think if she told me stuff, things probably could have worked out a little bit easier. No, I'm not gonna get mad at her. This isn't her fault. This isn't her fault. This isn't anybody's fault. It's just Warren, who is trying to destroy everything and everyone. And nothing can be easy, can it? At least I have Mars still, but he'd probably be telling me to go take a break. I've been cooped up in this office for... The moon is up, I don't even... Is the sun... That is the north, east, south, west. I believe the sun is setting. A scholar who can't even remember what direction the sun sets in. I am doing great, aren't I?
Yeah?
Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in, Artemis. Hi.
Hi. I'm not good at this. I'm here to apologize.
Oh, you
everything.
you don't have anything to apologize for, Artemis, honestly.
I mean, it can't have... I mean, I know you were stressing before I died and that. You shouldn't have had to do it alone. I got you these.
Oh, thank you. That's very, very sweet. But really, none of that was your fault. You didn't ask to die. You didn't leave on purpose. I can't really blame you.
It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Doesn't mean you weren't affected by it.
It definitely has been difficult. I won't lie. Um, uh, I'm just happy you're back. Okay? Thank you.
I'm glad I'm back too. Well, as back as I am, I guess.
Yes.
Um,
Is there anything else you needed? I mean, it's been a moment since we last saw each other. I'm sure there's a lot you've been doing since you came back. If there's anything
um,
you need to know, I'd be happy to tell you.
I don't know much of what happened after I died.
Right, right. Well, it wasn't. Well, the immediate aftermath of let's go downstairs. It's
You?
stuffy up here. Um, the immediate aftermath wasn't really a lot. We
Mm.
came back here, buried your body, made a grave. Um, oh, right.
Mm.
A god showed up after you died. That was something.
Oh,
Um, yes, very complicated. That sword you came back with, actually, it's a relic of the god of destruction.
kind of ironic where
Yes, very much
it was
so.
found.
Exactly. Leading hypothesis is one of her followers probably attempted to hide with it, found by Warren, executed, yada yada yada.
Typical Warren stuff, I see.
Yes, quite. She wasn't really there. Astral projection from the realm she's trapped in, along with the other gods, apparently.
Ah,
Means they aren't much help to us, unfortunately, but
yeah.
been learning or trying to learn as much of the gods as possible. Lizzie's been rather helpful in some regards. A lot of
Mm.
books, stray pieces of information.
Yeah.
But I mean, didn't really gain too much from it. Something about the sword needing blood sacrifice to bring her forth.
And that was me. Ah,
Exactly. And I wasn't in possession of the blade afterwards, so I didn't really think to use it for anything else. But
I mean, you had no reason to really. The god that it contacted was not here.
true, but a direct line to a god for answers seems rather useful, don't you think?
I mean, we have it now, at least, so.
That is true. Other things that took place, I informed people of your passing. As you can imagine, it wasn't taken very well. I gave out the wills that you had written for various people. And then to lift people's spirits, a party was held. Not
Ah.
too far. I take you've heard of it.
Yeah, a certain friend of mine was very informative apparently that party about how I died.
That's not the only thing Lilith got up to. On one
Oh.
hand, I saw you had a Will left behind for Sheba. I don't know him very well, but I do know that it went missing. Can only
Ah,
really pin the blame on one person.
there's only one person that would steal a will.
Quite, yes, Lilith has watchers all over the place. It's how she learnt of the circumstances of your death to begin with. And,
Yeah.
well, let's just say she caused a few more problems.
Oh.
You remember seeing Allura in that cell. We
Yeah.
brought her back, had her locked up. I tried to get some information from her. Um, Rose, Katie, and even Mars had conversations with her to meager effects, unfortunately.
Oh.
Though that is how we discovered Fawn's whereabouts, ironically enough. Um, but after the party, let's just say I have reason to believe Lilith let her out.
Oh.
The
I
evidence was
mean,
quite damning.
with how Lilith has always reacted to Allura, even when she was Celine,
Mm,
Lilith's always had
certain
I
infatuation, I
yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
Quite strange, in truth. They hadn't really spoken too much, though I suppose it somewhat makes sense, given her, well, attitude when we first welcomed the newcomers to the
Yeah,
sanctuary. Referring
that
to
was definitely
Celine as
something.
her wife was definitely a choice, but regardless,
Yeah. Um,
Allura is missing. Um,
Missing. Oh.
what aren't you telling me?
What if I said I could help with her missing? That
Art-
she's not missing.
Artemis, please spit it out. I have enough headaches right now.
Well, she's not a problem anymore. She's dead.
Okay, how
Well, I don't know. She just showed up.
you? You
I saw
saw
her.
whilst you were dead. Okay.
Yeah, she's got to be
Did
dead
you
if I
see
saw.
anyone else when you were dead? If I might
Um,
ask.
well, I saw my family. Um, um, I don't know this Brooke person,
Oh,
but
right.
um, but yeah,
That
that's
makes a lot of
apparently
sense for why Jamie was so frazzled. Huh.
yeah, Jamie seems to have been very close with
Oh,
this Brooke
yes,
person.
very, very much so.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
Jamie's doing okay now.
Oh, you've seen her, I take it?
Yeah, she's kind of stopping in my house now.
Well, I'd rather her be there than cooped up in her own. Last I saw her, she very much wasn't doing well.
Yeah, she wasn't doing the best when I spoke to her, but we talked.
Better she's not alone, I would think. But, well,
Yeah.
I suppose that's one weight off our shoulders. That is
See?
interesting to learn. I was quite worried, in all fairness. Chilzo, I'm not sure if you ever met him, or knew him well.
I met him once? Question mark?
Oh, right, yes, he was one of the newcomers we showed around, wasn't he? Um,
He broke into my tavern to my knowledge. Never
yes.
spoken to him since.
He came to me asking about Katie's whereabouts, said he'd told her to confront her demons by going back to Boonface Tower again, and she hasn't been seen since. You can probably
Oh,
guess why Allura being out worried me in that circumstance.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's good to assume that Alara would have gone back there.
yes, but if she's dead,
We don't
I mean,
we don't know when exactly she died. She might have been dead before.
I mean,
He is still out there,
the
so
best assumption I can make, the excess crystals that showed up,
yeah.
they came about not too long after the party, sign that Warren's been
Um,
around here, so I mean, the most likely cause of her death would have been him.
which would make sense as well,
Definitely
given
would. There's no way of knowing without a body or much else to determine it by, but I
yeah,
mean, you saw her very soul in the afterlife, so one thing off my shoulders. Thank you for telling me. There's been quite a few people going missing, in all honesty.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully Jilzo finds Katie and she is safe and sound until
yeah,
just after you came back. Jamie was missing till Karma tracked her down. Um,
yeah. I've been informed about that one. Interesting, but
yes.
Karma is unique, and she has her ways.
Karma enjoys messing and testing people, especially when they have something to prove or something weighing on their soul. It's
Hmm.
quite an annoyance, but
She's Karma, so
she is Karma, and well, it has been
would
helpful for some people.
would we have her any other way though?
I suppose. Um, but I mean, I haven't seen Honey in a long while, but assumedly she's still at that island of hers.
I'm sorry, she's still there.
She hasn't left. She came she came around to visit. I know she spoke with Rose. I believe they went to the spa with Jelly and some others.
Hmm.
But she never sticks around for long, always returning back to that island. Jelly
Yeah.
swore up and down that they disappeared after setting fire to the forest there, but Honey recalls being there the whole time.
That is weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever got to mention it to you before your passing, but I found a replacement for their heart that they point blank turned down.
That is
And
considering how when we met them,
yeah, I mean
they want to leave.
their reasoning was that no one could leave now, so it didn't really matter, but it didn't really check out to me. Um
Yeah. I mean, what's the difference between having the new heart that you found if everyone's trapped? It just means when we get out, she can leave.
hmm, I don't know. I put it in Jelly's care. I had a feeling they'd have a better
Yeah.
chance convincing Honey to take it than I would.
I mean, Jelly's
That's another
closest.
strange thing, actually.
Mm.
Uh, Honey was aware that you died before I told them.
Well, it wasn't me who told them.
Well, I
So,
know that. She said it was Rose, but
I'm guessing
Rose.
Rose didn't know.
Well, I think I told Rose just before. So there's no way she could have. Or no way they could have.
Hmm.
No way they could have told her.
Yeah.
Strange thing to think about. They were supposed to also be helping host the soiree, but never showed up.
Hmm. It's not like Connie to not.
Especially something they were involved in planning.
They're very
They like their
on time.
parties.
Yes.
Yes. But that tangent aside, I haven't seen
Mhm.
Honey in a while, but I suppose they're still doing something on their island.
Yeah,
They've been fine there all this time, no sigil or anything, which
that is. I'm glad they're okay.
curious and suspicious, if I am being
Yeah.
truthful. Perhaps Warren simply sees them as too insignificant to really go after, but I'm
Hmm.
not sure how much I believe that.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
mean, the good news about it is that she hasn't been hurt, so
as far as I'm aware,
that's
again, haven't seen her. So there's
yeah.
always a possibility, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No one really tends to go that close to the harbour nowadays, so it's very difficult to tell. Um,
Hmm.
um, oh, yes.
Hmm?
With that in mind, Claire's also been missing,
Oh.
and a memo was found by her about heading off to fight Warren
Oh my.
with Melora and some other unnamed people. I no clue who, but
Oh.
allegedly they had a small group and decided to try and convince
Why?
him to stop, fight him. I
Convince him? How? I'm sorry, he's a maniac.
I as far as I'm aware, it was Melora's idea. I do not know how well informed Melora was on the full situation we were in. Claire did accompany them, though. None of them have been seen since, before or after the memo was discovered. Um, I don't suppose you saw any of them whilst you were,
No,
indisposed.
I've not seen any of them, and I know Claire's face at least.
Well, Claire was a ghost, but the fact they didn't never returned.
And they still had unfinished business to leave.
Oh my god.
Because
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
okay,
no. Oh
words,
no. Oh
words.
no. So, yeah, you know how the valley, right? This wonderful place that we live in was once a bustling utopic society that Warren crushed, right? Notably,
Yeah.
probably had residents in the thousands.
Oh, that's a lot. That
All
is a lot of people.
all who were killed, some of which must have been had reasons to remain. Some
Oh,
definitely should have been ghosts left over. Like they
yeah.
could have all passed on in the 10,000 years it took to get back here, but not all of them. Truthfully, not all of them could
I mean,
have.
Ava was still around, so like, yeah.
Ava showed up late. Ava's soul was trapped within the void for 10,000 years before manifesting.
Exactly.
Ava was the exception, not the rule. And
Mm-hmm.
now our resident two of our resident ghosts have been missing. I have assumed Ava passed on. Claire definitely didn't, unless Warren was
Yeah.
dead.
And I'm by the looks of it, I'm pretty sure he's not dead.
Artemis, what if he can tear souls apart?
But this
What if he can stop the very existence of a being?
okay, now this has got more complicated. Or
Artemis, what? Artemis? He could force all of the souls that Allura had stolen away from her.
Is that what happened the night of the tower?
Yes, that's how Katie and Rose and Mars got their souls back.
Oh my
He
god.
ripped them from her. And he could. If Claire is not shown back up, he could destroy people at the very essence of their being. Potentially.
How the fuck am I alive?
Because you weren't a ghost!
Think about my soul for a minute. How the okay.
Oh, do you want to go into that? Because I
I
have the
don't know.
book.
Oh god.
I have the book. And
Do you even want to think about the whole soul, I guess, like soul stealing, soul taking?
I mean, we already determined that with your soul as fragile as it was, if it had been taken from you, it likely would have killed you in the first place.
Okay.
The very matter of you dying and there's really no way of being able to determine what happened to your soul when you died, the likely answer would have been fracturing it apart.
Okay.
But it's together now. That's how you're standing here. So,
Okay. So, what would this mean for our immortal people?
what do you mean?
I'm on about Charlie more so.
Well, the fact that Warren was never able to kill Charlie must say something.
Yeah.
Souls have a
Maybe he can't take Charlie's soul.
yes,
Or
Allura couldn't.
true.
Souls are a person's very essence, the magic of their being. Everyone has one, and a soul's longevity. It's complicated. It's tied to their race, but also the soul itself. Um, if you believe in reincarnation, that definitely throws a few wrenches into the mix. Unless a
Yeah.
person were to say could only be reincarnated into the same species as they were before, but I don't know if I believe in that whole string of theoretics.
I didn't believe people could come back from the dead like 20 years ago.
Yes, well, you've done it twice. Please, I'd say don't do it a third time, but that makes it sound like I want you dead, so
Well, I'm not planning to. I'm not planning to do it a third
just
time.
don't die again.
That is the plan so
Good,
far.
good. I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. My point with your soul, though, is that it likely fractured apart when you died without a body to hold it and yourself together. And your touch with the void in between dimensions when you were sent here from the end likely lingered in its fractures, since that is the event that fractured it in the first place. And meant that it kind of forced itself back together.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, the void is the glue keeping your soul together.
So the voice basically
It's basically black sticky
right.
glue, I
Well, that's
imagine.
ironic given the scar.
Yeah, visual representation.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Everything seems great.
For some reason, the two times I've encountered you since you came back, I've been borderline hysterical. Says a
Maybe
lot
let's
about my
breathe.
mental state. Oh, yes, I can breathe. I know how to do that. See?
I do.
Okay. But yes, I can go through this. I mean, just because we know you were touched by the void, the fact that you have memories of existing in what I can only assume was some approximation of limbo, the bridge between life and death, or whatever you wish to call it. The fact you have memories of even existing there must mean I don't even know. It's just questionable how you got out. Is there anything you can tell me about that?
Do you know how, I don't know if you know, do when people like when they pass on, they see a light type thing?
Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel, I believe
That type of
most
energy.
refer to
But
it. Okay.
um so it's kind of like I just went through a door type thing. And what happened before that didn't matter. But there was like chalk or something. It was on the ground with the sword.
With
There was,
the sword.
yeah,
Hmm.
no one was there, so I can't say it was him at all, but
I
or
mean,
anything. It,
they've not been seen since the party. I
yeah,
honestly been presuming they died, but
yeah, that's
there's no
honestly a
real
safe
way of
assumption,
telling.
but
It's hard
yeah,
to
it
tell with
was,
no bodies, but given the state of things, until given
yeah,
further evidence, that's usually the safest assumption.
there was no one there. There was,
Just the sword, which is
yeah, and there's
curious in and of its own right.
some type of, I guess, like, it's like someone tried to do a ritual there. I don't know if it was to do with me,
I mean,
because it seemed to have, like, gone away a little bit, so I don't know how old it was. But
I
I'm
mean, it's very hard to determine these things, which ritual could have taken place. It could have taken a while to bring you back, if that was indeed what it was for. Maybe, I mean, I know Jamie and Lizzie attempted to summon your spirit at one point, and that didn't work, so it's
mm,
not impossible. Uh, a warlock with godly power could attempt it, but
I mean, more power than Lizzie and Jamie could have had as well.
more power than them combined. But
Mm,
it's something I don't know if we'll ever get the full answers to.
yeah.
Just fairies. That's what everything is nowadays. Just fairies.
That's practically my whole existence now, so
Yes, you are very theoretical. Would you like me to read the Unknown Encyclopedia?
yeah.
All right then. Let's see. Uh, Mars gave me to this with the promise that I wouldn't go insane over it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep that.
Yeah, I'd rather you not go insane over this.
Oh, we can hope. We can hope. Mortals have longed to understand the many intricacies of this world. Many search for power, immortality, or answers to questions only the universe could comprehend. Very few receive the answers they seek, and fewer live to tell the tale. But no scholar is immune to the temptation of a good mystery. With this in mind, this book seeks to compile information on the unknown, knowledge beyond comprehension, and does so knowing this knowledge will only lead to ruin. The unknown exists as contradiction to logic. They take magic and matter and squash it beneath their heel. They understand what we cannot, that understanding is impossible. That chaos is the only cure to death, that pain is destined, and yet life lives on. What do these ramblings mean? Is this so called encyclopedia just the notes of a madman? Perhaps. But think of this whenever you dream just that bit too clearly, when the lines between reality and nightmare blur into one, when each dark corner seems to stare into your soul. When someone's smile is just that bit too wide, their eyes slightly too bright, their soul fractured yet still surviving. An encounter with the void, the unknown, stains a person like ink on a page, never able to be cleansed from their mind, body, or soul. Most would not survive the encounter. Many would consider it a brush with death. But those who do are forever changed. They are very rarely changed for the better. The power of the unknown cannot be measured. It has given birth to monsters, brought countries to ruin, and caused the end of worlds. It is the essence of imagination, and beyond it, life and death in equal measure, the birth of a star and the destruction of a black hole. It is nothing and everything all at once. Several creatures have been witnessed with a connection to this void, some drawing from its power, some leaking into our world in hopes of escaping theirs, some mortals tainted by it like a plague. It is terrifying. It is beautiful. It is eldritch. It is here, is the final note. But it's very scrambled, sort of scratched on the page at the end. Ugh.
It is here.
I suppose. Oh, that must have been rather terrifying for Mars.
Yeah.
I believe we found this before Fawn emerged.
I was gonna suggest maybe it was Thorn or another creature or something.
Perhaps. I believe the memo he found before this one spoke of the book mysteriously appearing during Fawn's final moments when they were
Oh,
fully turning into a monster. So perhaps it
that
was
could
in
say it
reference.
all.
Exactly. Perhaps it was in reference to Fawn herself being consumed by the void.
Yeah,
Again,
either
another mystery we'll never uncover.
it is either Thorn or it is the Void.
You
And
can
I don't want
take
to
this,
find out
though,
which.
rather, well, no offense, but it's probably safer in the hands of somebody who's already been touched by the void than me, who would rather not go insane any more than I already am.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. Only some of those things I check mark, so
I think some is enough in this situation.
yeah.
I mean, like, you don't seem like you were trained for the worst, so you're just a lot more
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah.
Look like you took a bath in blueberries.
Yeah.
Oh, your silence speaks volumes.
I mean, there's not always words for everything, so
True,
um,
true.
I mean, there's I can keep this somewhere safe.
Yeah,
Somewhere it probably would be.
if anything, might, I don't know, help you in some way, figuring yourself out in any
Yeah,
regard.
because I we all know I'm eldritch, but to what aspect is more my concern with some of the things it speaks about. Is that I'd rather not become a monster that can potentially hurt the people I'm trying to protect.
I mean, you seem in control right now.
That's right now though.
I
I don't
suppose.
know what can happen, so
I suppose you simply just. I don't know. We can only really play this by ear if you start feeling any way you think is more abnormal than right now. Best to say something. Keep an eye on it, but I trust that you won't go off the rails without warning.
mm, I I hope I don't. I don't know what anything holds me in the future or anything, but
At this point, I don't think any of us do. there is still so much we do not know. Not even a modicum closer to getting out of here than when you died.
It's. I mean, we always knew it was going to be a hard road trying to get out of here. It
Of
was. It was never going to be sunshine and rainbows.
course not, but it just feels like everything has gotten more and more complicated.
Life seems to be that way most of the time.
Yes. So anything else that took place before you came back? I don't think there's too much I can mention. If you have my
Mm.
notes with me, I can see. Lizzie had some revelations about memories, but
That's good at least.
yes, not a lot to do with the gods, but more to do with why Shroom was sent here in the first place.
Ah, yes.
I'm sure they'd be able to tell you about that.
I believe they have. Shroom has, yes.
Ah, wonderful. Um, oh, Chilzo, like I mentioned before, he's been finding
Mm.
some books by Timothus, one of the members of Atmosphere.
Oh, you mean Tim?
Yes,
It
him.
it his name.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yes,
Never.
Timothus Duran.
Right.
Nothing super helpful from what
Mm.
I've heard, though that being said, I haven't read the books myself.
Yeah.
Something about I don't even know actually, but I believe he's been conversing with Charlie about it to try and find
That'd be
more of
smart.
them. Hopefully they come up with something. People went
Kind of know.
missing. Oh, Lilith
Oh,
is also missing after releasing.
yeah.
Yes, after releasing Allura, she came to me in need of a cloak. I believe she
Hmm.
burnt down a village. I don't know
Oh.
the reasoning. They weren't yes, I don't really know the be all and end all of it, but they weren't anything to do with the
Well,
sanctuary, so I didn't
I'll
really
I'll
notice.
find them.
That would be helpful. I
I seem
know
to have a knack for finding people.
they did seem to be spending some time with Sheba. I think they got him as their bodyguard for a time, so
I
you were closer to
mean,
him than I was. Maybe you might be able to track him
yeah,
down and find her by proxy. I haven't seen him in a
probably.
while, but I don't believe he's in any danger. But
I mean,
again, I do not know
he's a
very
warrior.
well. He is a
You
warrior. I don't
you
know where
can
he
take
lives
her.
though, so
Oh, I do.
oh
I know
well.
where he lives.
Perhaps you can do a house call.
I also seem to know where people live.
People disappeared, people disappeared, Allura disappeared. Now we know Allura is dead.
Which, that's a good thing. No one has to worry
Fawn
now.
happened, but you know about that, and then you're alive. I suppose the only other stuff I've really learned about has been a few more things to do with that rose that Mars has.
Hmm.
We actually took a few of your books. I do apologize. You weren't here to ask at the time.
Well, I was pretty gone, so I mean, we all know books. If as long as they're not personal books, I'm fine with people taking them.
Yeah, they were the ones you found in those elven ruins, but I believe Mars still has them if you
Oh,
would like them back. Nothing but I don't
uh,
remember if we
I have
put
copies
them
of
back
them.
in your home
Mm.
or if Mars took them for research purposes.
I mean, I make copies of them just in
Oh, well,
case.
that's delightful.
Yeah. So he's either got my copies or Aristar's, but
I see, I see. Well, let
they're
me
basically a copy.
let me
It's just in
think
case
what I
they got
can
lost.
remember off the top of my head. Um, we were looking through your books because, um, right, Mars had learnt a name of a god. Oh,
Hmm.
I don't remember from where.
Yeah.
Um, it escapes me, but he'd heard the name Lauren in
Oh,
association.
it's in the books.
Yes, well, he'd heard that name in association. Oh, wait. It was either he learnt that name and didn't know which god it was, or
Yeah.
he was specifically looking into the past gods of creation, but I do believe he was surprised to learn that they were a god of creation, so I think he simply heard the name from somewhere. Um,
Yeah. I remember reading that in the Elven book.
exactly. That's why we read it, was to find out more about her. It
Yeah.
didn't say much other than she was god of creation,
Yeah.
and as we know, the previous one. Um, After that revelation, though, he went searching for more. Had a conversation with Allura
Hmm.
about it,
Ah.
which
Yes.
led him to Fawn. You remember her attending my wedding. She had the flower previously before she became
Oh,
that hulking
yeah.
monster. Um,
Yeah, I kind of forgot that they're the same person.
yeah, it's very easy to forget.
Kind of feel bad
Very
for them, you
different,
know.
understandably so. But Allura directed Mars there. He discovered
Hmm.
that monster and various books by a scholar from, I believe, the school that Jamie attended, actually. Griffin
Oh,
Cloudfodder. His
yeah.
family had apparently acquired the flower before the valley was destroyed and escaped, seemingly having been given it by Allura, only to return with it to try and learn more of its origins, and, well, Fawn killed him.
Oh, not a shocker.
Yeah. But he noted down his research, the vague history of his family and how long they've had it. The interesting part, truly, was the theories that he had on the origins of the flower. Um, so there was some theoretical
Hmm.
equivalence with wither roses, seeing as they are
Hmm.
formed from abundance of death. He thought perhaps, or someone in his family thought that they may come about from an abundance of life, the direct opposite, and that's why there
Yeah.
was only one of them, because, well, an abundance of life is rather difficult to measure.
Mm,
Anything could be an
true.
abundance of life if given enough people. Um, it went on to talk about um, various magical means that could have formed it, but the most interesting um, was a phenomenon. I don't quite know its name. I do believe it has one. But it really, the long and short of it is when certain creatures die, usually in quite a dramatic fashion, and if they are magical
Mm.
creatures, their magic can sort of explode out of them in their death. Um,
Hmm.
It was believed that perhaps an expulsion of enough magical energy could leave behind the remnants of a flower. Um,
Ah, yes.
and somehow that led to the theorizing that perhaps the death of a god could have made it.
I mean, the only question about that is how do you kill a god?
Exactly my point, and what I wrote in my notes. We already know and have had it confirmed that the flower was created by Lauren, or I say, had it confirmed. All of our sources point towards that, and I believe Allura I don't actually believe she mentioned it to Mars, or at least if she did, he didn't tell me. Um, regardless, we know she created the flower, and we know that
Yeah.
she is no longer here because Warren is here. Warren is the
True.
current god of creation, but we have no idea how he became the god of creation, what happened for him to succeed her. We truly
Yeah.
have no way of knowing. My best
There's
theory is that perhaps a god could kill another god, but why is the question. Lauren, in every sighting I've had of them, Lizzie's mentions included, has been a truly benevolent god. All of them have been, apart from Warren.
maybe that's why though.
What do you mean?
God of creation. Life.
Perhaps the very act of creating the flower killed them? Is that what you're proposing?
That or I don't Lauren made many races, many people.
Yes, they created the
That
elves, they created the fae,
that
phoenixes,
would
and
eventually
everything.
that would all eventually die. Mainly.
You know, a few exceptions, but
Mm-hmm.
the only unkillable thing they made was phoenixes themselves.
What if Lauren couldn't handle losing the things they created?
I mean, they did seemingly enjoy mortals' presence, but
And Warren hates everything basically that he would technically now have created. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know. It's just a theory. I don't know where to go with this, but
I mean,
the
still,
one good news about it, gods can die.
that's the takeaway, truthfully, but we really have nothing to go off of. I mean, there's really no reason for it. I mean, if they decided to create the flower knowing it would end their life in hopes that something could be kept alive with it, like perhaps they were killed by another god who was envious, perhaps Warren himself killed them for the title of god of creation. If that was the case, that brings up the question of what was Warren before, since there's never been a mention of a before for him. Um, it's really too much, too many things to think about, and it honestly doesn't help. We know that they can die,
Mm.
perhaps, but there is no answer to why or how. It's a vague opening at best, and that is what's so infuriating about it is we've
Yeah,
known that there is something holding Warren back. There is some reason that he has not exerted his power um to take all of us out already. There is some reason why he has not been able to break through those sigils that Karma helped me create. There is
yeah,
some thing that he needs,
yeah,
or he's waiting for, or whatever. And
yeah. 'Cause that's the
I
big question of why hasn't
I don't
he's had a lot of time to do it, but
it's been months since you died.
mm,
Anything. I don't think he would be playing with his food for this long. I mean, he destroyed the valley instantly at the first sign of the uprising 10,000 years ago. Why would he leave us alone for this long? I mean, given he hasn't left us alone, his
yeah,
presence has been
he's
felt everywhere. It's on our doorstep, but
no, like he's there, but he's
he's
not.
not pushed in.
Yeah,
We've known this since the start, basically. We've pieced together that for one reason or another, Warren cannot act and fulfill his own wishes at this current moment.
Yeah.
Knowing that there is a potential way to kill him is helpful, but without knowing what he is waiting for or what can be used to kill him, it leaves us back where we started. If Claire and Melora truly did go to try to attack him and none of them have been seen since, we already know it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
We need solid, concrete evidence, some ancient tome or visual proof of why, of
Yeah.
whatever is stopping him from hurting us any more than he's already tried to do. And we need it
Yeah.
now, basically.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much longer anyone can do this, Artemis.
No, I don't.
Everything has fallen apart since you died.
Like, I can
And
see that.
I don't mean to say that, like, it's not your fault. It's people just keep disappearing.
It's hard to fight when you can't see the end of it.
Yeah. People are
When you
losing
can't,
hope. We're losing people. We have
when you
all
can't
these
see
stray threads.
afterwards. Hmm. When you can't see the aftermath of what life would be like, what it should be, that's where it falls apart.
Mm. We We'll figure it out. We have to.
We always do.
We try to, at least. But we're still working from those points. Gods can
Mm.
die. Warren can't destroy everything like he wants yet. We have a flower that will perpetually keep Mars alive no matter what. We have a phoenix who will remain no matter how many times they die. We
Yeah.
have books from Atmosphere once again leading us down a path that may or may not be useful. And we have so many unanswered questions.
But the thing that's gonna get us through this is gonna be each other, really.
Yeah, you're right.
Survive or fall, it's always gonna be us. It's gonna be everyone.
Exactly.
Because, like it or not, this is all everyone has right now.
Mm. I'm worried with people
Mm.
being so spread out, as it were. There are a few people who stay within the sanctuary full time, but many of them sought solitude further afield. Sometimes it's done them favors. I believe Rose's residence is, well, last I checked, devoid of crystals, but they've started to spread out towards Mars's area now.
Yeah.
We just need, more than ever, we need everybody to be ready,
Yeah.
because whether we like it or not, whether we have a way to stop Warren or not,
That fight's gonna happen.
it is. And with how everything has been going, with all that has happened,
Mm.
it's just getting closer and closer.
Yeah. But we'll be ready.
We have to be.
No matter the cost, we'll figure it out.
You don't think there's any way your newfound eldritchness could make us an escape? Maybe lock
I
Warren in the void. I don't know if that's a capability you have, but
I don't know myself.
I
I'm
would take
trying to figure
anything
it
at
out.
this point.
I mean, I can try and look into stuff.
You
There's
just
not really
do as best as you can.
It's not really books on this type of thing, so it's
There is one, and you have it.
yeah, that's the only book on it. None of
As
it
far as
teaches
we're
me
aware.
anything.
If Fawn could pull
Yeah.
one out of the crack of the void, maybe you could too.
Mm,
No way of really knowing unless we try.
exactly. I'm not giving up on anyone.
Good. But yeah, it's just disheartening having made. I mean, theoretically,
Yeah.
we've made progress, but it's all theoretical.
Yeah. You don't fully know if it can do anything or if it can go somewhere.
Mm,
But like I said, we all have each other.
right.
This is the most dysfunctional family any of us have probably ever had, but we're a
Oh
family.
no! I think my first one
Yeah, y'all
was
probably isn't. My family wasn't dysfunctional, but family's not always blood.
true, true. One way or another, I'll find a way to bring you back to your family. The ones who are alive, I mean.
I'm already with my family, Jay.
Thank you. Is there anything else that you want to pick my brain about, or would you like to go
Just,
around more rings of trying to puzzle our way out of this situation?
well, I'm going to probably look into some stuff. And you,
That is likely a good idea.
I mean, new set of eyes might help with things, but
Hmm.
you don't need to put all this pressure on yourself, Jay.
Many people have told me that, and it still does not quite have the effect I think you'd hope, but I am trying.
I'm aware.
I
I
am
know
very
you well
much
enough.
trying.
That's all that anyone asks for.
Yes, well, I do not
Just
know how many hours I've spent in this office, and if Mars catches me, I am going to be sent straight to bed, so I might
uh,
just go there myself.
as I said, I'm going to send you to bed instead.
And what of you? Have you slept?
I don't even know if I sleep anymore.
Uh, Faye barely sleep as it is. I'm getting more sleep than I have in centuries. You have no excuse. Just came
I'm
back from the
part
dead.
dead.
Rest.
Yeah, I rested for like 13 years. For me. Give or take. I lost count after
Rest
13.
more. You need it.
All I did was sit around being dead.
And that can't have been pleasant being alone all that time.
I saw people. They didn't see me, but I saw people to
Oh,
an extent. They just
saw
passed by.
Allura.
Yeah, that was not a sight. I didn't want to see that.
Yeah, you go to bed.
Hey, I saw Apollo though.
At the very least, do your research in your bed with a cup of tea.
Well, my bed's currently taken. I'll have to find a different
You
bed.
have my house. You have a room.
Yeah, true.
You have multiple beds. You have the infirmary. You probably have a bed in your office at the
There isn't
infirmary.
actually.
There's probably a
I
bed
just normally.
in your tower, or you have so many buildings,
There
Artemis.
is a bed in my tower, but I normally
So
sleep in the
many
chair in the
buildings.
office.
You have so
Yeah,
many buildings. Sleep in one of them. There is no
yeah.
excuse.
You
Just
need many
because
beds just in
you could go
case.
into the same bed as Jam. I'm sure Jamie wouldn't mind a cuddle. Jamie probably needs it.
You might need more than one bed just in case you need to help somebody, which is why I have so many beds.
Just please go to sleep.
I will.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will.
Okay.
I always do.
Ta-ta.
Bye, Jaya.
Oh, ironically enough, Artemis might end up being the death of me. Ironically enough. I'm happy she's back, though. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of this. Hopefully you're still out there, Sky. If Artemis was, then who's to say? I don't feel like sleeping anymore. I have more notes to write. After all. Let's get on with it. Does a little jig. Does a little jig in my little jig music. Answering a message from Jam. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked the lore. I hope you had fun. That was the stream. We went for over an hour. I think we'll stay around for a little bit. Yippee! I'm glad you guys liked it. It was cute. It was fun. Yippee! It was kind of more of a recap over everything, or as many things as we could think of, and a few additional explanations. Thank you so much, Ash, for the 21-month resub. Oh my god! I also didn't say it at the start because I admittedly was taking a shit. But congratulations, Evan, for getting third, Speedy second, and April 1st. Congratulations, guys. So not me bringing up Jam during lore because I saw Jam in my chat. I'm not being cute. This book is one that I've kept since the start of Arc 3 as like general notes that my character has on things that she knows that like are supposed to pertain to getting out of the valley that could help. And we're gonna add page 20 live because you guys can pause and see all the shit that I have written because I don't remember half of this stuff myself. You finished signing Xenoblade characters and Mythrill characters? Ooh, I will go and look at that. I will go and look at that in a bit. I'm gonna have to Google all the names to see what they look like. But our new piece of information is Allura has been confirmed to be dead. The cause is unknown. Likely Warren's doing. However, she was seen in the afterlife by Artemis. I actually do have another note I need to add, which I will put above this. But I'm not gonna add that on stream. Well, I did mention it. Me and Chris Chilzo have some lore, that, has not presently been recorded, but did canonically take place before this, where we talked about Katie being missing, and Allura being free, very briefly and very stressedly. So that is the tea. Let me pull up my VO tube. That's there we go. This is gonna open on my old PNG first and foremost, and then I'm gonna have to fix it. There we go. Change. There we go. It's also opened on the wrong tab. So come over here, you raggedy ass bitch. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna jump on Artemis. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump. Oh, they're coming up to me. Wait, 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 wait. I see you coming in my house.
Yay!
I see your little grubby little mitts in my house. I did a sad thing.
So did I.
What was your sad thing?
Um, I even though like me and you have said it before, I went back to my I went back to my tower. Was like I
Where are you?
I'm right here.
I don't know what. Hi. Hello, beautiful, lovely, amazing,
Hi.
darling. Hello.
I was like, I can't. Like, I was basically not. You know, it's have to weigh on my friend's shoulders, my sister's shoulders anymore alone.
Aw, you
Chat hit me.
sweetie, you cutie.
Yeah, yeah.
I walked in here. I was like, what do I talk about? As I walk up to my bedroom. This has no sign. I made this a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Wonders who room this is meant to be.
I don't know, guys. Not too sure about this.
Not too sure whose room this is meant to be. I looked in here, was sad, was like, if Artemis came back, maybe you're alive.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm still here. My thing's still here, guys. Crazy.
Next lore stream, Sky is confirmed dead on the Mythrill SMP.
Yeah, guys.
I wish I was lying. Anyway,
Just for y'all.
I love being a rat bastard. Did you know that?
Yeah, literally mid-law, I got pizza. My pizza.
Hell yeah.
So,
I fumbled so hard at the start. I'm so unused to doing lore. No, I don't like going into my inventory on lore, but I had a duplicate of the bouquet you were gonna give me because there was already one on my desk before we started from a previous lore, so it went inside my inventory, so I had to pull it out to put it back on the desk, and then I forgot to clear my game chat, so when I went to tab out to do something, everyone could just see like the open message you get when you join the server, and I was just like, oh
yeah. No, you did great though. You did amazing.
Yay.
We all fumble.
We all fumble, we all fall. It's okay. It's okay.
Literally, as law went on, I muted every time. I was coughing. I was losing it.
Oh, bestie.
I thrive though. I thrive when I suffer. Maybe I am too much like Artemis.
I don't think you should be thriving whilst you're suffering. I think you should just be thriving.
I should, but like...
I think you should just be thriving. You don't know where to post it, Ash? In the public... Yeah, in media channel, I would say. That would probably be the best place. I love that Burger quoted me saying you look like you took a bath in blueberries.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like... I need to hold back on laughing.
You do. I also did you get my little reference when I said cracking the void?
Yeah.
So before stream started, guys, I had a delightful little sentence. I'm gonna out myself for everybody because I think I'm hilarious.
I'm not saying you're not.
We were talking about what we were gonna talk about for stream. And somehow I uttered the sentence, you came out the universe's ass crack in reference to Artemis coming out of the void.
Yeah.
And I just think I'm really funny. It's a long list with pictures included. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that.
I already know what Artemis is because Ash told me before.
Ooh, yippee.
I know
can't wait
Artemis
to see that.
All I know is I got a main character and that's it practically.
Be the reason. Keep your guy hiding. What are we doing now?
Sorry, I'm messaging Fifi on because they want the person we need to talk to afterwards.
Oh.
And they're like, I just went, fuck you.
They're trying to steal from us.
Considering Fee gets Jamie for Willow, I don't give a shit.
What is this violence against Fifi on?
Um,
There's always
they
some
don't
violence being
they
committed.
don't hang out with their friends. I've not seen Fifion in so long, and I want to see Fifion, but Fifion's on fucking
Aw,
Willow SMP. No hate to the Willow SMP
you're
guys,
just
like
lonely.
legit. The Willow SMP looks cool. My friends are on it. I just dislike it because Fifi is like not hanging out with people.
Fifion ditched your birthday stream to play Willow
Like
SMP. I think
I'm
you're
like
justified in being upset at Fifion for that.
literally, bro, and I'm not gonna be at your birthday. I was like,
Bestie
you
went, I'll
literally,
show up an hour late.
bro never showed up.
Bro never showed up.
Bro went to go stream and do law. I was like, I
I thought they were just like skipping out on one of the games and were coming later and they never showed
they
up.
well, okay, they showed up for Minecraft at the very
Okay.
end, but they didn't hang out with us.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see Fifi on.
You didn't see Fifion, and that's a travesty. Aww. Away from
But
all
yeah,
the wasted time it takes. But
but it feels so weird doing Mythrill Law.
how has everyone been enjoying the Artemis Law return?
Yeah, there's so much more to come, guys.
Yeah, you better take care of yourself, you silly. Elle
Let's
got
not.
their flu
Let's
jabs today,
and I got my COVID and my flu jab.
and you're still here streaming.
Yeah, built
Just
to.
post a link to the Google Doc you did it on. Yes. Just
It's,
make sure, like, you know, Google Docs are attached to email. Just make sure that it's not something that, like, your personal information could be leaked through. Because you can see who the author of a Google Doc is. I will just say that. But yeah, you can link a Google Doc thing in media, and I will even pin it for you. Just put like a little tagline being
yeah.
like, document of mythical characters signed to Xenoblade characters as like text on it. Never mind, I'm not doing that then. Yeah.
Yeah. You can either do that, or you can literally, in the best way, just get an. So I know
You
some
could
people make
post it on Tumblr.
that, or make a new email and just call it Ash.
Yeah, there might be a way to hide the like doc author, but I don't think there is. I don't think there
I don't
is.
think so.
I think it
Not
will
tonight.
always show in the information tab. So it's new email. If you have, I doubt you have Obsidian. It's like a software docs thing that's free for PCs and your phone. You can share like files from that can be imported as stuff, but that would be a lot of hassle. So you don't have a Tumblr. You can you can screenshot and post the screenshots
Ash,
of the document.
hear me out. Make a new email, call it Ash, and copy and paste it to that Google Doc email, and
Yeah.
send that link.
But to copy and paste it, you need to share the original document to that new email and then make a copy with that new email on of the document.
If
or
you
just
want
copy and paste it directly.
you can send it to my DMs and I will do the docs. I don't mind sharing my email.
You don't think there's a way to see it, April? I think there is a way to see it, and I have this. I don't know if I can mention how I know that information. Actually, no. There was someone's email got stolen and a document posted on that email account, and they figured it out because they found the post of the document with their email attached to it in the information tag somewhere. And then they got their account back. So that's how I know that you can do that. I don't know exactly where you go to check, but I do know that it is possible. Elle knows. So yeah.
I'm aware. I'm very aware.
Yeah, be careful sharing emails if they have your full names in it. It's usually better to have an email that does not have your full name in it. Or like give it a fake last name or some shit.
Literally, one of my first name is Pond, my last name is Fairy on the like when you have to put your name in.
Yeah, I have like a million emails.
Me too. This is why I'm just make a new email.
Exactly. My main email is ace.j@business.
Yeah.
That's the one for streaming and everything. That's my public email. And then I have my email that my parents made for me as a kid, which has my full legal name in it, so I don't use it a lot anymore, except for like it's my throwaway email that I've signed up to so many things on that it's full of spam now. And then I have the email that I made when I was getting my job at Weatherspoons, which has my last name in it, but doesn't have my any other information about me in it.
I have 2 emails that have my legal name in that.
Mm.
I have my streaming email, which is my preferred name, which is Alonde, obviously.
You know, I might say fuck it and make myself a 4th email. Like Mythrill doesn't already count as a 4th email account.
And I've debated making a Pond Fairy one because I don't have a Pond Fairy one.
You should.
I probably should because it is just my preferred name.
Yeah.
That would be classed as private information if it was my legal name.
Mm-hmm.
One day, guys, I'll get there.
Yeah. But yeah, worst comes to worst, Ash, you can just directly like take
Don't worry,
screenshots of the document
me and
pages.
Ash have a plan.
You and Ash have a plan.
We got a plan.
I see. You're
I got
working
Ash.
things out in your chat that I can't see.
Yeah. I love when Ash is like
Ash be chat hopping.
But Ash will like chat like immediately after each other in the other chat, and I'm like, bro, Bestie, how do you have time to type that and then go over to Jay's chat and talk as well? With like it's not like a 1-word sentence either. It's like a sentence.
Ash is simply too skilled. That is just the thing. Ash is simply too skilled.
That's so true.
Oh, 7-Eleven, California heaven. So, when's your next lore stream? Since you're doing so much lore recently. Saturday. That's so funny. That's so funny because I have lore Sunday.
You do.
I do have lore Sunday.
And then you want to know what I'm doing after that, lore?
What are you doing after that, lore?
I'm doing lore again on Monday.
We still not fixed your...
Nope. I genuinely don't know what it is at this point because I disconnected it, reconnected it. I did everything I can, so I'm just gonna put it in myself, it seems.
Okay, what like, 'cause I know you have it so it's not showing that you're streaming on your Discord right now. It's not showing for me.
Oh, I have it set to show in that now.
It's not showing for me.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
It just has you as do not disturb. I'm not sure. I think it did say that you were streaming a bit ago, but now it doesn't. So I'm not sure if there's like a desync with it.
I don't know because I waited till I waited for a hot minute. Like,
yeah, I don't.
1 minute. It's just because
we should get people smarter than us to check the bot because I don't understand how the bot works. The Mythrill public, I don't understand how it works. Maybe we should ask Chris Chilzo. He knows how the bot works. Oh wait, give me a minute. Thank you so much for the raid, Emity Nikumi. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. What were you up to? What were you doing? My name is Jay. Welcome to the Mythrill SMP. We just finished doing lore, so I'm just vibing with my friend El Pond Fairy, who plays the character Artemis. We had a nice hour-long lore conversation, little vibe time. It was very nice. It was very well, not chill. This SMP is very fun. There's a tyrannical god trying to kill everybody, and we don't know how to stop him. So yeah, we talked about that. Also, Elle's character just came back from the dead. That's a thing. Check out the Mythrill Discord if you want to learn more about it. You can, well, check out the card linked. Hi CC, hey yo. Check out the card, check out the YouTube, because we have video summaries on the first 2 seasons. We're currently in the 3rd and final season. We have a whole podcast series going over all of the lore that's ever happened that we're hopefully going to be doing a new part of soon. There's a lot for Mythrill. There's a lot for Mythrill. Lore for Mythrill is like the opposite of chill. Yeah, it's been around. We've been doing this server for like almost 4 years at this point. It's like over 3 years now. So there's a lot. I like talking about it though. So if anyone has any questions, I'm always happy to answer. Also, guys, make sure you get your daily draws if you haven't already. They let you know, keep a tally, keep a streak of all the streams that you've been in. It's very cute, very fun. I'm doing good, I'm doing great. Lore went well. It was fun. My character just keeps having breakdowns, and it's great. Hi, Killshot. Hello. Very, very fun, very, very nice. And also, if you guys like the rest of this stream, I don't know how long we're going to be going, but if you like the rest of this stream, then consider joining my Discord, because then you know when I stream, and it's cute. But yeah, I hope you had a lovely stream, Emity. I hope you had a lovely, lovely time. Feel free to raid and run if you have to, or you can stay and chill. Whatever you like, whatever you wanted to. But yeah, I'm going to undeafen and talk to Elle more. Sorry about that on Black.
It's all good. I was just doing my
Chris Chilzo's in my chat. Chris Chilzo. Chris Chilzo.
Oh my God.
The only man ever. Chris Chilzo. Did you know I love that guy? Did you know? Did you know?
No.
Did you know he's
no.
great? Did you
I didn't
know?
know
Did you know he's Christopher Chilsington? He is the only man ever.
that. No, I did not.
Yeah. Hi, Chris. We're having a problem with the bot that does the stream notifications in the Mythrill public because it doesn't like Elle.
Yeah.
It doesn't like Elle and hasn't been notifying when Elle goes live.
I also do. I had checked my settings. It is on display profile. So,
VC.
bro.
Jumping Chris Chilzo. Anything for you, Chris Chilzo. Hello, Chris Chilzo.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
What's the problem?
Did you just wake up?
A little bit ago, yeah.
We're not talking about this if you just woke up. You go back to bed.
No, I'm not tired. I've been
Well,
tired and now I'm awake.
Now you're awake.
No,
You don't. You
you're
don't
not.
sound awake.
I'm awake, don't
You-
worry.
That's how I sound in the morning. Wake up at half
The
7.
fucking
I'm
deepness
awake,
of your
guys.
voice fucking scared me.
The people aren't used to macho man Chris Chilzo.
People aren't used to it.
The people can't take it, guys.
People can't
can't
handle deep
handle it.
voice Chris
Yeah.
Chilzo. The people go wild.
They
You know,
would.
it's
That's
just-
why I have to. That's why I have to contain myself.
But no, it's just the bot that we use for stream notifs. It's the same one that you had for challenges, but it just isn't
Yeah,
notifying when
yeah.
Elle is live, and we don't know why.
Let me have a look.
Yeah. I don't know if you have permissions. I can give
I
you permissions.
I won't have permissions on yet, but there is a way. I just don't remember what it is. I think there's a Discord like admin privilege you can give where it says can manage bots, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there is. I think I can just make you I think if I just put you on the noble role, then you should, or on the mods role, the mods can attach it. I'll just put you on. I'll just give you the mod role if I can find your fucking user.
Should be easy. It's under C.
Hang on, wait. It's because I'm offline.
He's offline.
Ah, I see.
He's
There you go.
hiding. There you are.
That's mood though.
Okay. I'll give you there. You have admin role now. So
Amazing.
yeah, you can mess
Um,
with that in your own time. I don't understand how it works. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Elle, I'm gonna boop you.
Oh. Sick.
What are you doing? You've been standing still for
Oh,
the past like
I'm being
5
the
minutes.
goat for Ash right now. I'm being the goat for
Oh,
Ash.
are you taking
Yeah.
the document for
Oh,
Ash?
yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm the goat. No one can say otherwise.
Ah, you will be posting it. That's also a very smart workaround.
Yeah, that was the whole
We'll
thing. I
get
was
to
like,
see all of
send
the
it to me,
Xenoblade characters.
and I'll post it under my email because
Speaking
You
of
can't get
attaching
shit
things to
from me.
Mythrill characters, I for some reason decided I wanted to assign Paramore songs to Mythrill characters last night. There's a lot of Paramore songs, so everyone ended up getting 2. They don't all fit, but
I like the ones.
which
assigned
one's your
to my-
favorite?
The Optimus and Lucky one. I will be real. I think
yeah.
I'm not biased, guys, but however,
Originally, I had Still Into You for them, but I think I
Hmm.
swapped it after I listened to Proof because I was like,
yeah, I listened to that. I was like, yeah, this is it.
yeah,
This is the
it's
song.
cute. It's nice. I didn't realize they had another album that came out, I think like last year.
Yeah,
Because I really wasn't into whichever one had Hard Times on it. It was a little too poppy for me, but yeah.
Oh, you don't like the
Oh, God.
2017 one? Oh,
I listened to it again. I liked it more now. I think I just don't like the song Hard
After
Times.
Laughter, so yeah,
which
Hard
was, like, the
Times
big
is so
one.
overplayed.
Yeah.
Because that's their like
It was the
one
main one on that
yeah, that's the one
album.
they probably made to get the album greenlit, to be fair.
Yeah, that was the one that got kind of the most popular. What was the one? Let me see if I can find. I'm gonna look at Paramore now. There was one on there that I was like, ooh, I really like this one. But I also listened to their recent album This Is Why, and they have another one called This Is Why, which have both been really, really good. I like Told You So.
Yeah.
Told You So was good, and I think I also liked Fake Happy a bit. Those were good, but yeah, I'm an old school Paramore fan. I like their like Misery Business era stuff and Pressure.
Let's take it from the top.
Yeah.
She's got a body like an hourglass, it's ticking like a clock.
By the time the all comes out, there's my
Um,
by the mouth.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, it was very, very fun to assign songs to people because I had a great time doing it. I'd stare at
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm
Elle's
eating
face.
pizza.
You're
Don't
eating
worry.
pizza. You got pizza. I
Mhm.
had a cocoa while we were streaming, and I had a biscuit before we started streaming, and it was nice.
I have 2 J2Os on my desk and pizza.
Oh, I really want a J2O. I haven't had a J2O in ages.
They were on special in was it when we went to Morrison's? They were on special.
I don't
So.
actually. I do know where Morrison's is. It's a bit far away though.
I'm so fine. I'm not choking on my food, guys.
Elle,
Okay,
don't
that sounds like not the case.
die.
That's
Elle,
fine.
We just got you
you've died
back.
enough, Elle. Stop it.
No, but guys, do you know what my plan is for my next character?
To die?
Is it to die?
Yeah. Legit.
God damn it, I knew it.
But like, hear me out. It's gonna be so good.
I know what mine is. I know what my plan is.
What's your
Teehee.
plan? Not to
I
die.
Can't
know.
say.
I know what your plans
I
are.
can't say because it ruins it otherwise. But it's fun and it's fresh.
The thing is, if you
Yippee.
say it, they'll never know if you're lying or not.
No, they will though. They will, and I can't say anything because it will
Oh.
ruin
Is it
it
just me that they
eventually.
have so much distrust in that they don't believe? They don't know when I'm lying about shit or
Yeah,
not anymore.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, in
because you just-
fairness, Elle, you and me keep gaslighting them. You especially. So
I don't do shit. I don't. They just don't
With
believe
what
me.
your
I'm-
little smile says different.
With what I'm planning, gaslighting them won't work.
I'm excited though. I'm excited for my next lore, and I hope it goes well because I have no idea how I'm doing it. So yay. Yeah,
Not all my characters die, guys.
I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants with lore. I just go, okay, so we're doing this, and then we're like, yes, and then I go, okay,
Yeah.
and then I do
you know
my best.
Do you know what I do? Fuck it, we ball. That's literally how I've been going with it at the minute.
Ooh. Esh told me you posted the thing.
It's in the Discord. I put it in media.
Open the thing. I opened the thing. I
Ash
want
has
to
also
see.
said if you have questions about why they chose the characters, she can try to explain them without spoiling the Xenoblade, obviously.
I was about to say ooh, but that's purely because I have dark mode on and not because of the document. Oh no, it's not even disappearing. I have Google Docs weird special dark mode.
Okay, I thought the name responded to the person above, like the character above, and the character above's my name was an anime girl, and I was like, that's awesome. But then I realized it's actually
No, stop.
Not.
I love guys.
Honestly, now I'm disappointed.
Next time someone assigns people to Mythrill characters, it has to be an anime girl for crystals, though. Like,
as it should be. Oh god. Okay, I don't know.
Specifically, it's Mikasa Ackerman, and that is
Yeah.
the girl that is Chris Chilzo coded.
Based. I do not know anything about the character who has been assigned for Warren Zanza. I know Pyra because she's at Smash Bros. I like Pyra.
Who's the?
I
there's
know
the guy,
Shulk, because he's in
Shulk, yeah.
he's
I
in
find that
Smash
so-
Bros.
As soon as
and
I
he's
spoke,
Welsh.
Oh my
When-
god,
when-
Allura
when
being
Ash
Dixon makes
mentioned-
so much sense because she's a dick.
no, that's
Um,
what I said. When Ash was like talking about, it's like, oh, I haven't got everyone, but these are the ones I've got, and I'm like,
Ooh.
that makes so much sense because they're a dick.
X is so pretty. Love them. Karma,
think-
Alvis, that's cute.
I think what I find funny is
Hideyoshi,
Artemis is the
cute.
one called Shulk. I'm like, well, that's kind of ironic, that one.
You might want to shift some of the names down because the pictures are disappeared from them, but
Whoa, the boy with the blonde hair and the cool
Ooh.
goggles.
I
This is
want to
very
I want to
cool.
know who's N, Ash. Give me the details on who N is. It's very
So
funny
in
because
Pokemon, he speaks to the Pokemon,
I somehow
and
knew
he
you were gonna
is-
say that, Christian.
and he is so
somehow knew.
mistreated by his father.
He
and,
is an
yeah,
abused boy.
real.
He's an
Okay.
abused boy, but it's funny because we're both characters with singular letters for our names.
It should
Wowie
be fine.
zowie. Yeah, that looks great.
Oh,
Rose
God.
is Florin. Oh, they're cute. Banana. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, it's adorable. Oh my god. Demi Mio. Oh, that's cute. Rika. Lilila. Mila. Ooh.
Like, they should all be good now. I just
Lance.
finished sorting them out.
I think I miss Chris Chilzo's. Where's Chris Chilzo? I want to see them.
Above jelly, below sky.
I missed. Wait,
I
I
didn't see
saw
those
I
guys.
saw Sky. I didn't see.
I didn't.
Towards the
Oh, I
bottom.
found-
Crossette. Ooh, she's pretty. She's
Oh!
cute and pretty.
I see
Track.
you.
Ooh, edgy. That fits.
Peach, like Edward Teach, who no, is it? No, who? Hang on.
None of it is that I don't hear from my friends anymore. Everything goes to
Marshall D.
hell.
Teach, who is Blackbeard in One Piece.
Ah, I see.
Oh, okay.
This is so cool, though. I would love to hear the reasoning for everyone, but that would be a lot to shove into a Twitch channel.
Put it in the Discord.
Yeah,
Simple.
honestly, put it in the Discord or even put it on the original doc and then have
then
L
I'll
add
look
it.
Well, I'm
I was
on that
gonna
doc.
say, yeah, I was gonna say just highlight what it is and then put it as a comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
each.
but if you do a comment, doesn't that also put your email?
Well, Ash can put it on the original doc. I can copy it onto the new doc because I have
Yeah,
access to the
that's the
document.
problem we're having is Esh's email has her personal information in it, and she doesn't want to
Don't worry.
put that on the internet. So
I
we're
got her.
working
What?
around
You don't
it.
want to dox yourself?
You don't want to
That's
dox yourself?
crazy.
Imagine being safe and responsible on the internet. Couldn't be me. I'm actually very safe and responsible on the internet. I've never been doxed.
I have.
I've never had my IP
Why?
stolen.
Oh, I reset the bot. I just turned
Mhm.
the thing on and off, so hopefully maybe it fixes itself.
Hopefully
Yeah,
it does. My only
that's my
idea
favorite
of
thing to
why
see.
it hasn't been working is because of like L's streamer visibility
I was
on
gonna say-
Discord, but
Wait,
No,
it's what?
Well,
so
because it doesn't show that L on Discord. It doesn't show that L is streaming, but that's something that that's something that they've toggled themselves. So like,
no, but it's.
I don't
it's
think it
been
should
on.
be. It's not
Like,
showing right now though, which isn't
Yeah.
like. I don't know if that's like a problem of Discord and then it not connecting because of that, or if it's just an
Yeah,
relevant thing.
usually with this bot, it tries to view if you're live on Discord through the API.
Yeah.
So that's why
Yeah.
it will.
Oh,
It-
Discord's API has been having bugs recently.
So it could just be targeting
could-
you and you specifically.
Yeah. No, but I am aware like Discord Discord API has been because everyone's merge farm things have been reset because of Discord API, but they're trying to fix everything with it.
Oh.
Good.
Okay,
I'm
so-
glad
so
that
if-
game is Hellspawn.
So if the reset of the bot doesn't fix it, then we just have to wait for Discord to get their shit together. Good to
Yeah.
know.
Because I have
so I've
like
been
since last time we like when we noticed it last year,
Mhm.
I turned display back on. I
Mhm.
also disconnected my Twitch and reconnected
Yeah,
it
you've
to
done
see if
like
that would help.
everything you could to try and fix it.
Yeah.
So at this point, if the
It's
bot
either
itself
Discord or the
resetting
bot.
isn't, yeah, we'll figure it out. Thank you for looking, Chris
Yeah.
Chilzo. I don't know why I'm just calling you
It's all
Chris
good.
Chilzo today. I just feel like,
Everyone always does.
yeah.
It's because you're too cool to have just Chris.
It's
Chilsa,
because
it's both.
you're worthy as always being referred to your first and last name.
I always use Chris Chilsa's first
Real.
and last name.
But
Real.
Esh answered me. She said, N is an interesting character. I choose him for two reasons. He killed a village for the sake of a higher being.
That sounds like someone I know.
Oh yay! Two, he did make someone immortal without giving them a say in it. He's also partially insane. Okay,
I'm noticing a
yeah.
theme. I'm noticing a pattern between these two characters. Yours and this
Main
character.
characters is spoilers for Xenoblade. That is honestly, that is perfectly fair. I don't think any of the Mythrill members are gonna care about Xenoblade spoilers. I personally don't care about Xenoblade spoilers. I don't care about spoilers in anything. I just like hearing about lore.
No, I literally Jay will sit there and I'll go watch this, and I just put One Piece on.
And then you'll be like, okay, so this is a reference to this episode back like 1,000 times ago. And I'll be like, okay, interesting, cool. And just take notes.
Yeah, but I've stopped sending you One Piece edits because they include spoilers, and I want you to experience it when it comes out again. Because
No, you're
obviously
so
you're waiting,
real.
and I want you to feel the raw emotion of it. Although Jay,
Mm-hmm.
the One Piece anime is currently on a 6-month hiatus because they want to like up the quality of the animation and stuff, and also like they're catching up to the manga. So
Excuse me, how the fuck do you up the quality of the animation more than it already is? I will lose my shit if it gets any prettier. That is the most pretty thing
That's
I've
what
seen
I'm
in my
saying.
life, and I don't know how they could
That's
get
what I'm
better.
s- that's
I
what I'm
don't know how
saying.
they could get better. Why
They're
do they need a
insane.
hiatus for that?
They're
I mean,
insane.
if anything, they need a hiatus because it's a show that goes out weekly, and their animators probably aren't paid enough to do the shit.
Yeah, no, that's
They
real.
need a break.
So what they're doing in the intermission is they're currently remastering the Fishman Island arc to the current animation standard.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And they're also cutting down the episode count from like 58 to like 21, I think it is.
Very nice,
Oh,
very nice.
And then I think every time they're going to do a hiatus now, they're going to do that hopefully with each previous arc, which I hope so,
Ooh.
because Dressrosa is a flipping long arc, and so is Whole Cake Island, and it's just hopefully they just revise those to bring it up to the new animation standard. That's what I'm hoping
That would
for,
be
because then
amazing.
because if they do, it means that there's less episodes for people to get into as well.
Yeah. And the less episodes, the better when
which-
it's been going on this long. Oh
The
my
less
god.
episodes for me to convince Ace of J to watch.
Real.
Oh, I'm so bad at watching things. I started watching My Hero Academia for the second time, and I caught. I watched season 4, which is one more season than I'd previously watched, and I haven't touched season 5. I've seen spoilers for the ending of the manga, and I haven't bothered to catch up with the actual anime. There's 7 seasons of this bitch. I am hopeless. I also want to start watching Steven Universe again, and I haven't, because I've also never seen the movie, and I've never seen Steven Universe Future, and I want to.
Yeah.
But I'm bad at watching things. I just go and watch Lego Monkey Kid for the 1,000,000th time because
Jay,
it brings
you
me
need to get new
happiness.
things. You need to
Okay,
go outside
okay.
and get
Okay,
more.
no. I've
Get
got
more
to
culture.
Says the man watching One Piece. I'm
Whoa.
Okay,
Do
but that's like
do not
1,000
disrespect.
episodes of culture.
Exactly.
That's
don't
true,
disrespect
but
the One
okay,
Piece.
but okay. Consider this, like, a Monkey Kid is my comfort show and I love it, and the brain rot has persisted since I first watched it, and it won't go away, and I'm having such a delightful time.
You've spread it to Mars.
I have,
You've spread
and
it
you
onto
don't
that boy.
understand
That boy
how
is in
happy.
the trenches.
Yeah.
See, the funny thing is, I showed him the show, and he originally was just watching it because it made me happy, and he didn't like it. And then watching the show made him want to learn more about Sun Wukong from like the novel, and then he did that, and then because he got invested in the novel, he got really invested in the show.
Yeah.
And now we're both obsessed and we both have a problem, and you don't understand how wonderful it is to have a problem with one of your best friends because you both relate to the suffering.
Yeah, my favorite thing is
What?
my comfort show is Criminal Minds, so mine's completely on the other end of the spectrum.
Oh, I can't hear any more about Criminal Minds. My flatmates are all watching it at the moment,
Oof.
and they're
Oh, don't worry, I'm
my
not watching it.
I recommended it to my dad and he didn't like it.
No, that checks
my
out. I've met
my
your
best
dad.
friend
He
at
wouldn't like
uni
it.
who literally lives across the door from me right now.
Mhm.
She is obsessed with Matthew Gray Gubler to an unhealthy
Okay,
degree.
no, no.
Yeah.
Is that a real last name or is that a character?
No, that's
No,
his
that's
name.
like
That's
his actual name.
That's ironic. It's
I
Jade.
want that last name.
he
Where's
plays
this
Spencer
man? Please
Reed.
marry me. I want that last
Yeah,
name.
it's Spencer Reed.
He
Spencer Reed, that
plays
guy.
Spencer Reed. It's the guy that everyone, for some reason.
I want that last name.
No, but there's one. We found out information of Prentice was meant to be a lesbian and Reed was meant to be bisexual, and they took it away from us.
How dare they?
It's like how they took Lara Croft being gay from us, but it's back.
Real.
It's back. Hell, I saw
Yeah.
some stuff about Lara Croft and people not liking that she was muscular, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
Oh,
Why don't you
no,
like that she's muscular?
they didn't watch the show. They didn't watch the show.
I haven't watched the
okay?
show,
They
and I saw
didn't.
the art, and I'm like,
did.
hell
I
yes.
did. I watched it and I went, help.
I need to watch
And
that.
I
I
went,
also need to
"Get
watch
up."
the Castlevania show that you told me about because that
Yeah.
Oh,
sounds
I
Well, it's made
love
by the
that
same
show.
people, so
Hell
it's made
yeah,
by the
I'm
same
gonna
people,
watch
so
both
it's
of
just as
them.
good animation.
Hello,
I love
Quiet
the
Queen. Hello. I
Castlevania
hope you're having
show.
a lovely, lovely day. We're just chatting with friends about shows and shit
It has
right now.
inspired
We're
a
having
new
a fun
love
time.
for Lara Croft within me.
First.
I grew up with the Lara Croft game on the Wii, and I have a vivid memory of me spotting a grapple hook area that you're supposed to attach to get across a chasm for like a puzzle or something, and my dad yelling at me because he couldn't see it and didn't like that I was telling him what to do, and it's very funny.
Stop backseating, Jay.
He's like, stop backseating, and then like 20 minutes later, after I'd cried on the stairs, he was like, oh, you were right. Sorry. It was very funny. I like Lara Croft a lot, though. I should watch that.
Yeah.
I say, and then I add it to my list, which is 1,000,000 things long.
She's in Dead by Daylight now.
Hell yeah!
I have her.
I'm not surprised.
Speaking of new things, have either of you seen the new Joker?
Nope.
No,
Have you ever seen the original Joker?
Yeah.
sadly.
I've not. I heard it was good, the first one. I heard good
I just
things
don't
about
like
the
it
first
because
one.
it empowers a certain type of man that doesn't need empowering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting theoretical character study on like what if we made the Joker an actual like person? Because all of the Joker interpretations that I'm aware of have kind of like, or they haven't gone into his backstory because he's supposed to just be kind of crazy and mysterious. As far as I'm aware, I don't know all about the wide expanse of the comics. There's so many different canons. It's very difficult. So I think it's interesting conceptually. I haven't watched the first one. What I did hear is the second one is a musical, and they didn't let Lady Gaga sing.
What? Wait, hold on. I didn't even hear that bit. I heard that it was
kind of
shit.
it's bad. It's sold worse than Morbius.
Oh yeah, it only made, was it 20 million or something? In the box
It's done
office?
worse
And
than
that's bad.
Morbius, which I think is funny
The
because
bars-
that was a meme.
Yeah,
Guys,
If-
let's re-release Morbius. We'll all go see it this
Let's
time.
re-release
Promise.
Morbius for a third time, and it will
Yeah.
We'll all go
outperform
see it
the
this
Joker
time.
2.
It probably would as well.
But I know they added Harley Quinn, or like Harley Quinzel or whatever. But it's like the whole point of her was that she was a psychiatrist who fell in love with the Joker because he like manipulated her because, you know, he's a sociopath and they're good at that, and he tugged on her little heartstrings. And then he pushed her in acid and she got driven insane and was still in love with him. And then, you know, my favorite Harley is the Harley that's dating Poison Ivy. But
I was
point
gonna say,
is-
That's
God,
everyone's
God loves
favourite.
to take our favorite lesbians from
yeah,
us.
they do.
Real.
They do. For real. But they, as far as I'm aware, in the new Joker movie, she's just an inpatient who he meets and like tells him to be crazy again.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought she was a psychic.
She's
Bruh,
she
because I know she originally is, so I was like, that's
she
what I was
originally
like
is, and you'd think that she would
expecting.
be, but in the trailers, at
Yeah.
least, they show her like walking with a group of other patients.
Oh, I didn't.
So
That's just how much I watched about the second movie, The Jerk.
yeah, my dad was just watching it like the other night, and he was saying how it was kind of a musical, and he didn't like it. And I was like, "Oh, that's weird. Why would they make it
You
kind of
are-
a musical?
Aber-
Why wouldn't they
if you-
let
if-
Lady
if you
Gaga
wanna-
sing in the kind
Not
of
real.
musical? It's Lady
Like,
Gaga.
If you want to do a musical or something kind of like a musical, you've got to go full send. You can't just be like, I want to kind of do this because like we have Lady Gaga, but like you gotta let Lady Gaga sing because let's be real, it's Lady Gaga. You've just
Yeah,
fucked. You've fucked up by not letting her sing. I'll be honest.
for real. Harvey and Ivy is the only ship you will accept, as you should. That is the best. I would love if like they had another one of the Margot Robbie movies with Harley Quinn, but it had Poison Ivy and they were a couple. I'd love if they did that. I don't think they'll do that, but I'd love that. Actually, I would like Birds of
Yeah, they
Prey.
won't do it because her last movie did not do well, unfortunately.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't. I think like it was partially the marketing because
Because
I
the
didn't hear
marketing
a
was
lot.
all over. Yeah, it was all over the place
I
as
barely
well.
heard
'Cause
anything.
they changed their
of
name
it.
about 6 times.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I really liked it. Like, Harley's definitely the main character, and all the other characters are kind of slapdashed in, and they kind of do a thing.
It has Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
He is there.
But it's good, and I really liked it, and it was fun, and I want more fun movies. I
Well,
want
I
more fun
liked
movies.
Harley Quinn in the new Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one. I'll be real.
It's really good in comparison to the 2017 one. James Gunn cooked. He cooked.
Yeah, that's the one
I'll
where
have
they
to check
have
that
the bit of her escaping by herself, isn't it? And they have
Yeah,
the
and
clip
then
from
they're all
TikTok.
outside ready to save her, and she's like, "Well, I can go back inside."
Yeah.
That was my
I love
impression
that
of a boss
movie.
in
They
Exo.
killed Starmie.
That's like the one scene I've seen from that is that one. Like, I can go back inside, guys.
Isn't John Cena in that movie?
He is. He's
Me
Peacemaker.
and
Wait,
Charlie you can see him.
You saw him in the movie?
You saw him?
Oh,
hello,
yes, the
hello,
bit
Racing
because
Cuddle,
he's a
hello.
wrestler and he has a thing.
Me and Charlie were getting coffee, and after like catching up on life stuff, she just went on a tangent about a wrestler documentary that she'd watched and how toxic and
Was
awful.
it about Vince McMahon?
It was about. It was
Vince
about.
McMahon's
Yeah.
just an evil man.
It was about the
He's just an
whole
evil
like
man.
WWE company and all of like
Oh yeah.
that shit
Yeah.
and how bad they
It's
treat
mainly
women.
him. Yeah. There's not like to my knowledge, it's not like that anymore. Especially because they ousted Vince,
Yeah.
who used to be the sole owner. But yeah, it's one of them where it's like, yeah,
it's a thing. It's a thing, and it's not a very good thing. But
it's just not a good
well.
topic to get into on stream because it's quite heavy.
Yeah. It just made me think of it, and my mouth runs faster than
No,
my
I'm
nose.
not saying Jay, do not speak out. I'm saying like
Jay,
for
shut
your
up.
sake, you probably just don't want it.
Jay, you're
No,
gonna
I'm just
get
like you probably just don't
cancelled.
want it. Yeah. They'll cancel you, Jay.
Jay, they'll
your bitch too
cancel
bad.
you.
You
Jay,
smoke
no.
too hard. They'll kill you.
Jay, no.
Your bit too bad. Your smoke too hard. Your drip too different. They'll kill you.
No. How much longer do you think you're going to stream for, Alpon Fairy?
I'm probably gonna dip.
I was gonna say we have a person to talk with.
We have a person to talk to, and my arms are killing me.
Your arms are killing you. Why are your arms killing you?
Because that's where I got jabbed.
Oh, I thought you just been doing the epic gaming too much, and now your arms.
Oh yeah,
ached.
no, that's also why I've
been jumping around too much in Minecraft,
Yeah.
and now you've got carpal tunnel.
Yeah. I actually need a wrist rest probably.
You wanna double raid somebody? Is anybody live?
Oh, someone I know is live. They're playing Rust, but
who? Oh, is it Aragon?
It is Ara. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Let me grab the thing. I hope everyone enjoyed stream today. I hope you all liked the lore. If my
Yeah.
chat is saying that I've said too much. On that note, I hope you guys all enjoyed lore. Someone do a shout out for L right now. Do it.
No, I almost did the wrong thing. No.
I'm grabbing your guys' name. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be live again Sunday, maybe Friday, but probably just Sunday.
Wow. You guys should watch the stream on
I
Sunday.
should watch the stream on Sunday. It's gonna
Things
be
might
fun.
happen. They might not.
Who knows? Join my Discord.
I
Join Elle's
know.
Discord. Do you want to do a countdown, Elle? Or did Elle leave? I think Elle left. Yeah, Elle left. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stalk Elle's stream and then raid. But yeah, I'll see you all later.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat. Say hi to Ara. Enjoy the rust. There's the raid thing if anyone wants to copy it. Have fun. I cannot see what Elle is doing. I'm just gonna raid and it will be fun. Oh, I'm raiding.